My friends, my brothers and sisters in Rotary, hello and namaskar, as we say in India. And I am so very glad to be here with all of you this afternoon, our new generation of Rotary leaders. I know that many of you got here only yesterday after a very long trip indeed. And I hope that the excitement of the day is carrying you through whatever jet lag you may be experiencing, because we have got a very, very busy week ahead of us here in San Diego. Believe me, you have my sympathies. I know exactly what it is like to get off a plane halfway across the world and jump straight into business. The clock on the wall says one thing, your watch says another. You're trying to remember what the clock at home is saying, and your body clock says, I give up. But somehow or other, we all get past it, as we have to do. And as the veteran of quite a few international assemblies myself, I'm going to tell you one thing you might as well know right now. You aren't going to be getting very much sleep while you are here. But what you are going to get is inspired. How could you not be inspired just by looking around you today? Because, my brothers and sisters, what we have in this room this afternoon is nothing short of remarkable. We have 530 men and women from every corner of the world, more than 200 countries and geographical regions. And when you walk through the halls of the hotel this week, you will be hearing people talk in languages you might not even have known existed a week ago. And the amazing thing, the thing that just makes us all stop and wonder at the miracle that is Rotary, is that all of us, every single one of us, is here for the same reason. We are here because we love Rotary. We are here because we love what we can do through Rotary, and we want to do more of it. All of you are here to become Rotary leaders, not for your own glory, not for the honor, but because you believe, as I believe, that through Rotary leadership, we can help our fellow Rotarians do more as well. And if we believe that, then it is only too obvious that each one of us has an obligation, a responsibility, even a sacred duty to become the very best leaders that we can be. A district governor has many responsibilities. But when you come right down to it, what is your main role? Why do we have district governors? Well, I believe it is really quite simple. We have them to support our clubs so that every club president has someone more experienced and more knowledgeable, someone who is connected with Rotary International but is still local, someone who is standing behind them, someone to turn to when they have questions or perhaps problems or just need a bit of advice, someone who is also there to inspire them, to motivate them, to help them make their clubs the strongest and the best that they can possibly ever be. I think everyone has heard that quote of Thomas Edison's that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. And that's true enough. But what I like even better is the saying of Albert Einstein's that if A equals success, then the formula is A equals X plus Y plus Z, where X is work, Y is play, and Z is the ability to keep your mouth shut. Well, Einstein wasn't a Rotarian. And sadly, it's a bit too late to recruit him. But he might as well have been writing about success in Rotary leadership. You do need the fun, of course. That's part of what makes Rotary what it is. But fun is secondary and work is first. Of course, we all enjoy Rotary. But the primary thing, the point of why we are here, it has to be the work. It has to be the service. It has to be the difference that we are all making. And it has to be our core values. Everything that we do in Rotary, as Rotarians and as leaders, has to be based on those and has to be based on trust. Because if you take all the qualities of a great leader and you sum them up in one word, well, that's the word that would be it. Trust. As Indira Gandhi, former Prime Minister of India, once said, there are two kinds of people in our world. Those who do the work and those who take the credit. Try to be in the first group. There is less competition out there. You know that whatever happens, a great leader is not going to take more than their share of the credit, or less than their share of the blame either. If you go to them with a problem, they'll be ready and they'll be willing to help. They're not there to judge or criticize. They're there to help you see the problem more clearly so that you can see it through. A great leader is someone that you can trust, not necessarily to have all the answers, but to be able to find them. And it is someone who will listen, who will not dismiss your concerns, who will take the time to take you seriously. What's the gold standard of great leadership? In Rotary, I think it is very simple. It's being the kind of leader about whom every Rotarian in your district says, you know, if I'm ever a district governor, I'd want to be a district governor just like him or just like her. Because in Rotary, part of leadership is being a role model. Leading in Rotary isn't like leading anywhere else. Because here, you are leading equals. You are not there to give orders. You are there to give support. And that's why I have thought for a very long time that Rotary office is perhaps the best exercise in humble leadership that there is. It's only for a year, so there's not much time to get a big head. And also not much time to get things done. So you have got to keep moving. And of course, once you are done being the leader, which happens quite quickly, you know exactly where you are going. Right back to your old seat in your old club as someone else takes the office you have just left. Your office is only for 1 year. And of course, it's natural that each of us wants to make our mark. But I can tell you right now that if you try to start from scratch and achieve something monumental with your name on it in just 1 year, well, then you are bound for failure. To really succeed, you have to look past yourself, past your year, and into the long term, at the health of your community and our organization. So, when you start the year 2012-2013, remember that the best thing you can do for your district is to leave it stronger than you found it. The question is not what can you do in just 1 year, but how far can you bring your district in just 1 year? What can you build on? What can you begin? What can you do for your clubs that will still be going, still be moving, still be changing lives for the better long after you have left office? And we each have to remember that in the end, it doesn't matter who thought of it or who gets the credit. Our motto is service above self. It is not about us. It's not even about the work we do. It's about the work that gets done. Good luck. Thank you.